Hey guys, it's Jiggs and Daniel. We're back.
What's up?
We're gonna do some commentary on the BLITZ-GEDDON top 8. So we're watching the first match, Kano versus Vynnset. We have Nat on Kano and Ryan on Vynnset. So this is gonna be a very interesting match because Vynnset did crack it into the top 8. There were 71 players at our BLITZ-GEDDON, so we're very excited to get into this. So we'll go right to the match and we'll see how it goes. So looking at this match, we've gotten some speculation that Vynnset does pretty well into Kano, just from the ability to, keep a 2-card hand and use the other 2 cards to AB. And Vynnset's always presenting around 7 damage, 1 from a rune chant and 6 from some random rune gate. And then if it has go again, they can probably poke you with the flail too. And Vynnset's ability can make it so that Kano can prevent 1 less damage, which is relevant because Kano's life total is particularly low. He starts at 15.
So definitely an uphill battle here for the Kano player.
Yeah, so let's
see how it goes.
Let's see what they're up
to. And we do apologize. It seems that the glare on the
the glare on the cards is a bit extreme, but rest assured
we'll try our best.
We have a slight knowledge on what is going on.
All right, here comes.
Okay, looks like Vynnset is going first, playing Rune Blood Incantation. So he's going to be generating a bunch of rune chants for the next 3 turns, I believe.
Is this all for a setup turn?
Yeah,
I would say.
I think that's why I wanted to go first. Although I think in general, Kano likes to go first, so he's trying to deny them that, right? No, Kano likes to go second. Well, looks like Ryan's playing for the dice right now.
I see.
He can probably pump out more damage than he thinks Kano can do.
Here we go. Kano's turn 1.
No, Vince's turn 1. Kano's responding with some stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's a bit confusing, so we're going to try to keep in mind whose turn it is. Because Kano does play on other people's turns.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
That's their whole thing. So it looks like there's either dart, if I'm reading that right.
I'll activate
Crucible activation. 2 damage coming in. No blocks from the Vynnset.
Just the takes.
Aether Dart coming in for 1-2. Alright, that's an Arsenal pass. Yep, did get ticked down from Blood Debt. But I don't think that's an issue. That just means there's 1 more card in the Banish Zone. It's going to come in for some big damage and proc those rune chants that they're going to get pooped out by the... I already forget the name of the card, but it does generate rune chants once every turn. For 3 turns. Yeah, looks like...
Okay, here we go.
Sonic Boom coming in for 4. There's a Blazing Ether in the Banish Zone for Kano. So if this does hit, Blazing Ether will come in for another 4.
So it's
8 damage. That's half your life total. You gotta do something about this, Ryan. There, AB4 coming in.
Oh shit, this is the wrong one. It's supposed to be this. It's supposed
to be. Okay, it looks like he forgot to flip over one of the cards.
No reason for the other one.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be running Scepter. He should be on Grimoire of the Haunt, so he has AB4.
So a little misplay from one of our players here.
All right, we'll see how the players react. It is a big deal. It is a big deal in this matchup, especially since you are trying to prevent as much damage as possible. But
seems the players agree.
Yeah, it looks like it's been resolved. All right, so the 1 Blazing Ether down, that's much less pressure for Kano. He won't be able to deal as much damage unless he can find the other Blazing Ether.
Then I will play a Shadow Puppetry.
Okay, there's a Shadow Puppetry being played right now. So the next attack that the Vynnset's gonna throw out is gonna hit pretty hard. There's also 3 rune chants on the board.
Go again and +1.
Okay.
It has go again and +1.
Using Vynnset's second ability, which says if I play a Shadow non-attack action.
Alright, he paid 1 life to use Vynnset's second ability. Okay, so the tapping of that rune chant makes it so that it cannot be prevented because of Vynnset's second ability. Okay, we'll see what the Kano player has to do about this. It looks like they're holding priority, thinking how they want to respond. There
Wow.
are already 2 Rune Gate cards in the banished zone, so there's definitely something coming in after this.
A lot of thinking done here by the Kano player.
Yeah, he has to. He's at 15,
Base is that?
and he's about to take a bunch of damage.
You have 1 card. 1 card.
Although Vincent's also at 15, which is in kill zone for Kano.
So it's almost like a Wild West duel out here.
Yeah, you gotta see who folds first.
I'm thinking. Sure, take away.
Although Kano did already lose 1 Blazing Ether, and we are not sure what's in their arsenal, but they're holding 2 reds. Is that 2 reds? That's 2 reds. A Tomo Fiendal. That's
Yeah.
3 reds and a Tomo
Okay,
Fiendal.
yeah.
That's not looking good.
Okay. Okay. I'll come in
All right, so Shadow Puppetry
here we go.
resolved.
with a Deathly Whale for
All right, they're
7.
playing Deathly Whale for 7 with 3 rune chants. One of them for sure has already gotten through.
Yep.
Because of Vincent's second
I
ability.
can manage the top card of my library, and yeah.
All right, so that's a big amount of
That's
damage
a lot of
that the
damage.
Kano is thinking about taking. They probably shouldn't though.
Yeah, they shouldn't
because-
take this.
Yeah, they should not take this because they will be able to. I think their chances are better if they're gonna block out
Yeah.
everything and wait for the classic Runeblade turn where they just whiff, they draw a bunch of non-attack
Yep,
actions, or
yep.
they draw all attack actions and they just can't do anything.
Yep.
Have 1 card.
So
Just
yeah,
weather
we'll
the
see what they do
storm and
here.
see what we can do.
yeah, although the problem is this does have go again.
Oh, that is true.
All right, so he took 2, and he took the
Now
7.
he goes down to 5.
He's down to 5.
That is crazy.
Banishing. Oh, he does not banish the top one.
I will.
Okay, so he does have go again. So let's see what Ryan can do here.
Break my Vexing Quill hand.
All right,
Okay.
popping the Vex and Quill hand, making
So
2.
That will make 2 rune chants. And 2 more
Yeah,
rune chants.
and then the chain's broken because of that. So Deathly Whale does give 2 more rune chants. So that's 4
Did you make
plus 5.
So the previous Deathly Whale says.
Okay, hang on. It looks like the players are gonna clarify
I think,
something.
Yeah,
I think Nat is also surprised.
yeah,
Where did
yeah.
all that come from? Hang
Looked
on
like
a
it
minute.
came out of nowhere, yeah.
And then the 2 more came from breaking the Vexing Quill.
Yeah, breaking the Vex and Cool hand.
4.
It is 1 less AB, but it looks like presenting lethal is always better than.
Yeah, yeah.
Not always. Don't quote me. I'm the greedy player.
That's true.
But presenting lethal is always a good option. So
Threatening 9.
yeah, threatening 9 damage. This is a yellow Deathly Whale, I believe. So yeah, it's just
You can
5.
see that through the glare.
I can kind of see it through the glare. It's 5 plus 4 rune chance. Waiting to see what Kano does. He still has 4 cards.
Oh, it seems.
Okay, what's going on?
Then you trigger the Vexing Quill. Yeah, sure. So my action I took was.
Okay, it looks like we're doing a slight rewind.
Uh-huh. Just for understanding. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe the players are going a bit too fast for each other to follow, but there hasn't been any significant action taken. All the cards that were known were already in known zones, so
Yep.
I think this is okay. So Vexing Cool Hand's ability is entering the layer step again. And they're popping the Spellfire Cloak, getting 1 resource, popping Storm Striders. They're playing Scar for 2, blowing up the 2 run chance. So
yeah.
now we know what was in the arsenal. A bit of a questionable play because that is the Kano's one way to win with the Storm Striders.
I have 1 floating. Yeah.
So he's putting himself on the back foot already.
Yeah, he's already on the back foot after this
How many
one.
cards do you have? 2 cards.
So
2.
now he'll only either be able to kill on their turn, on the Kano's own turn, or if they can blind Kano something off the top.
Yeah. A very godly rip.
That is a bit dicey for Kano. Ryan thinking now if he still wants to attack with the 2 rune chance or maybe save it. Although I think if he just keeps sending it here, the Kano is gonna be
Yeah.
forced to do something because there are only
Just put the pressure
2
on.
cards
yeah.
in hand now for Kano. So they'll definitely not be able to do much. And we know those two cards are not blues, so they won't be able to pitch and then start the Kano chain going.
Coming for a flail. Losing a life.
Alright, so Ryan has decided to play the flail instead.
Okay. I will make a rune chant from the flail.
There were no blocks, so
Just
the
a
flail
take.
did hit.
Lose 1 life to blood
It
death.
makes a rune chant.
That's my turn.
Right.
Ryan loses 1 life to blood death. Okay. Drawing 4 cards. No arsenal for the Vynnset player.
I'm just gonna throw tidings for a fight.
And Swell Tidings coming in for 5 on the Kano's turn. No cards in hand for them. But Ryan is at a very, very beefy 13 life. It doesn't look like this is as threatening as the Kano player wants it to be. And passing the priority like this with no Storm Striders and no Spellfire Cloak, it kind of leaves them open to whatever Vynnset can dish out.
Kano out there maybe just trying to push some damage.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see. It looks like he's looking to AB this.
Pitch 3.
Pitching 3,
I'll take 2.
taking the 2 damage.
My turn.
Yeah, he does have 1 less AB because he popped the Vexing Quill hand. But it looks like it's going to be worth it because Kano's at 2 life, you have a Rune Chant, and
It looks all
we'll,
good for
we'll
you.
see what Vynnset is going to banish.
How do you think Kano can get out of this?
I think how the Kano can get out of this is if their top deck is perfectly
but-
stacked with like Gaze the Ages,
Yeah.
Tome of the Aether Wind, and then the Blazing Aether, something like that.
But Vincent out.
Yeah,
just
but
presenting
Vynnset is
again.
just presenting lethal. Just straight up. So
Up to Kano again to
yeah,
maybe
Kano
you think he
activating.
can do something here?
He can do something. I think there is something to be done. However, it is leaving it up to chance because there's no pitch stack. This is this is the second attacking turn of the Vynnset. So Kano hasn't really had much time to set up. And again, I feel like he's starting to feel the pain of not having Storm Striders active and not having the Spellfire Cloak. Although he still does have Ragamuffin's hat, so there might still be something that he can do, depending on what he has in hand.
Really the pressure and displayed.
All right, it looks like he said he
Whoa.
misplayed. Ryan coming in with a bit of the trash talk.
How are you doing?
All right, okay. He said it's not trash talk. He's laughing at himself, but okay. So Gaze the Ages is banished. Now he's floating 1 and popping Ragamuffins, so he can draw a card, then put 1 card on top.
Okay, continuing to dig.
All right, so he might be able to. It's a Blazing Aether.
Okay.
It's currently hitting for 0, so while it is still in the layer step, he's playing the Gaze the Ages to up 2, and it's gonna go back into his hand so that he can try and activate Kano again. But it's gonna have to be perfect. What's on top is gonna have to be perfect because he only has 1.
Try to
resource
make something
floating.
out of here.
Yeah, he needs to find a way out. He has the Blazing Aether. He needs to deal at least 6 damage, 6 damage unprevented, so that he can kill with the Blazing Aether.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's on top.
And
He did
is
up
it
these.
what we think it is? Is it what he's hoping to get?
It does not look like
was
it.
that? I didn't-
That looks like that didn't look like the art of Tome of the Aether Wind.
yeah,
Didn't look like any relevant damage art either.
Here's one for this. Oh, that's free. It's free. Sorry. I know how this game works.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Aether Spindle,
Crucible and Aether.
activating Crucible,
5.
Aether coming in for 5,
Coming in.
and he just pops Spell Void 2 and AB's the rest, and it's
I
a
think that's
GG.
Wow.
Yeah,
That game was
that was crazy. There were literally like 2 points of interaction.
The game just exploded.
Yeah, the Kano player playing Scar from their arsenal. That kind of spelled death for them because not presenting lethal to your opponent while they have the least number of cards in their hand as possible. I believe Ryan only had 2 cards in hand, and he was already at 15. I think the right play would have been to try and wait out the Vynnset because Vynnset is a rune blade, and rune blades are notorious for bricking.
Yeah,
So,
the big whiff.
yeah, with the big whiff. Once they get that big whiff, you can just go
That's
to town.
your turn.
Yeah, that's your turn now. But we saw how much power Vynnset has, how much damage that she can pump out. So it's going to be interesting to see her in the next few matches and how top 8 is going to go. So I hope you guys stick with us for that.
So don't sleep on Vynnset.
Yeah, don't sleep on Vynnset. She does have some power. And we'll move on to the next match, and we'll see you there.